Hello, Samuel Davis from the YouTube channel Davis. I would like to submit my fact for the Doctor Who giveaway competition. So, did you know, this is my fact, okay? Did you know that Cyberman's eye sockets, the Cybermen, yeah, their eye sockets, they're called iPods. Crazy.
Thank you to competition loser there, Erin. She doesn't really watch Doctor Who, but she wanted to win a prize anyway. So thank you to everybody else who entered. Back in July, it was a lot of fun. Once I got that stream up and working, I think it was good.
Mechanoids of pet dogs. 3 doctors loose in Pompeii. What will they do? We got a little Kablamman. I will not be giving him away today. He's mine. The 4th Doctor worked as a cabbie. It's my little son. I got him for £2.99. Favourite dinosaur? Billy. You know it's the Diplodocus. You know it's the Diplodocus. Doctor in distress. I'm amazed, honestly, that this is still even going.
But many of those facts were too good just to throw away like that. So today I'm going to try and incorporate some. Off the cuff. On the fly. I don't talk to police. A Time Lord's kryptonite is aspirin. This is a fact that comes up a lot, actually. Aspirin has an effect that can prove fatal to Time Lord physiology. Thank you, Kate Orman. That actually links up with Mind of Evil, where the Doctor declines medication because it's designed for a different metabolism. It would probably kill him. In Burning Heart, the 6th Doctor had so much aspirin he fell into a deep coma. And then, in a completely different story, 6 does it again, but quickly counters it by eating chocolate. Character growth. Travelling to Earth in any year after 1987 is a death wish for Time Lords. Or whatever the hell the Doctor is these days. But, hang on, we've definitely seen the Doctor taking medication before. There's aspirin in the TARDIS first aid kit. Back when I guess the Doctor was a human from the far future. Jackie Tyler was this close to murdering the 10th Doctor on Christmas Eve. What about the TV movie? Or, a better example, Spearhead from Space. Nobody thought of getting this man some basic pain relief? Psst, I heard that that's how the Master wiped out Gallifrey. Headache tablets.
Can you feel a new era dawning, Doctor?
If you want further information, feel free to check out the Gallifreyan physiology page on the TARDIS data core. That is too much detail for a fictional species. And I'm the broke canon guy. Fact number 2. The 13th Doctor harvested kinetic energy from primary schoolers, using their energy to move a planet.
Mayday! Mayday! Can you hear me? Who are you? Oh, no time for that. Save the world first, make friends later.
The BBC love to give kids Doctor Who themed educational content. It's one of my favourite things they do, in fact. And the Chibnall era is no different.
Okay, super movers. Let's see if Doctor Who's TARDIS can travel at the speed of light.
Well, maybe a little bit.
We need light so we can see things around us.
Without a light source, dark would surround us.
We see things that give out light or reflect it.
Light travels from the object.
Or rise detect it.
Who are these 3 and how did they get inside the TARDIS? Why are they whipping? A couple people recommended this and it's just been a matter of time, but I'm gonna give this to Harrisada and Mr. Dr. Gilmore. This is Space, Light and Supermovers, a BBC Live lesson.
Everybody listen, we're part of the solar system. Planets spinning around the sun, 8 in total, Earth is 1.
I didn't know things could get into the TARDIS like that.
Neither did I.
One day I'm gonna write a short story where these 3 are antagonists. Cosmic gods that have stolen the TARDIS.
The moon is made up of rock and dust, and it's orbiting the Earth.
But also it's a dragon egg and humans helped its birth. Now look, I know some of you might be cringing at this, but I personally commend Lydia West for getting that role of the 14th Doctor. No matter how young she is. Good for her.
Don't panic, but a ginormous rogue planet from another dimension is blocking all your planet's light from the sun.
In these live lessons that I've watched because I'm an adult man, The Doctor needs to save the planet Earth, as the planet Tenebris has blocked out all light from the sun. Sorry kids, I guess this one isn't a fixed points, but rather than tow it with the TARDIS, or get any of her god-powered friends to help, the Doctor decides to farm children around the country as a battery.
Schools, I need your help. Gather all your children. It's going to take a big gang of super movers to fix this.
And tells them to move about like a hamster on a treadmill. The brave children presumably accepted, fueled all their power together like Goku charging a spirit bomb, and pushed the planet away, destroying its ecosystem. It's a cute little story. I think it's the spiritual successor to Search Out Space, an 80s science quiz that the Doctor once hosted, and it's absolutely not canon, or at least that's what some books will tell you.
Cowards, really?
You need to control your spaceship with your body, so don't burp or pick your nose, because you could end up going headfirst into a black hole.
Good for kids, pure, terrifying ramifications for the universe. Any science knowledge I may have gained in this 10 minutes is completely sucked out by a vacuum when the dancers appear. And honestly, still not one of the low points of Series 11. This isn't the first time the Doctor's gone to children either. Hang on. That sounded dodgy. According to Andrew Luke, the Fourth Doctor encouraged a classroom of children to form an anti-terrorist optimist power cell in the middle of wartime Belfast. Tom Baker, I guess in character, although who could tell, dubs this class the Flying School. Then, 35 years pass, and it stops being just a cute thing Tom Baker did for a day, and becomes a story about him returning to the group of students on the site of the demolished school, decades and decades later. And Andrew here actually knows one of the kids the Doctor met, so he's canon. By association, I don't know the rules. There are more examples of the Doctor radicalizing or weaponizing schoolchildren. It's a dubious habit, but just rest in the knowledge that if the Doctor wanted to, not that they would, they could drag your entire planet out of orbit using Year 5s. Hey, fun facts, Doctor Who. Carnival of Monsters has a sequel. Ah shit, what is it this time? An obscure iPhone app game? The plot of the back of an old serial tie-in? Is it a one-man student play Nick Briggs performed at university? No! This one has an orchestra. Doctor Who, The Monsters Are Coming, was a performance that toured the UK in 2011. This fact was suggested by Mr. Dr. Gilmore, who didn't win a prize, apart from this e-card I just made. But I actually didn't know this, which is strange because it's my era for Doctor Who. I guess I was just under the radar in 2011. Maybe in one of my I'm not into the show anymore phases. A two-part Doctor Who story touring the country with its own band? I don't know, I guess I have a cultural blind spot. Maybe I assumed it was Doctor Who at the prom. Look at us, we're Doctor Who fans. Do we look like we get invitations to proms?
Doctor, it's a concert about you.
Right now, two people sitting in the Albert Hall get deleted.
Deleted?
Yes, and we just appear in their seats.
But the real hole went much, much deeper. And was oddly rewarding, especially for me, as Carnival of Monsters is one of my childhood favourites. Accredited as the finest showman in the galaxy, Vorgenson has used his father's invention, the Minimizer, to become the biggest act in the 5th Galactic Sector. Vorgenson is our main character for the evening, and, get this, Vorgenson is the son of Vorg. Vorg is this guy from Carnival of Monsters. They toured the country with a love letter to Carny of Monsters. Sorry kids, all of this lore relates to a 1973 story. What, you didn't do your reading, Timmy? Huh? Pathetic. Of all the characters to return to. Note how the Doctor and Vorg part on good terms, despite the Doctor destroying his income. There is solidly no beef there. But raised on stories of the Doctor and his magic time machine, Vorgenson has decided he wants revenge and wants the Doctor as a part of his collection, and the stage show we're watching tonight is a trap, a lure to bring him in. The plot is bizarrely dense. I hope you like blurry footage and pictures, because this is the best we got. Though, in fact, the whole thing is on YouTube in its entirety. I sat through all of it for this. But it's so boggling and awkward that I don't think there's much more I can do than show clips and condense the plot. Is that okay? I don't know what I'm here for either. I'm the middleman here. I'm fucking nothing. So for the first act, Vorgenson's big show is just doing a huge celebration to the Doctor and Amy Pond, with special guests, as all the while he's releasing monsters into the audience to spice things up. Including the biggest monster of all, Winston Churchill, as played by Nicholas Briggs. Yeah, really. Oh, what's going on, Winston? Where are you, buddy? The Doctor arrives at the midpoint saying, hey, this is an incredibly dangerous and irresponsible stage show. Vorgenson responds by unleashing a bunch of Cybermen who then upgrade an audience member in front of everybody.
First thing first, let Winston go and then let all the creatures go and then close down the Minimizer.
Oh, Doctor, you old haricot bean! It's perfectly all right. Listen, I have...
You listen, Morganson. You've got some of the most terrifying creatures in the universe down there, Jadoon. Clockwork robots, and I think I even saw some sexy dance ladies.
In the final act, the Doctor appears on screen and tells the audience that Vorgenson could have never invented something as sophisticated as the Minimizer. Turns out the monsters are coming was a big Dalek plan the whole time. How? Possibly how? In their strangest plan yet, they planted the designs of the Minimizer into Vorgenson's head so that he might trap the Doctor and then they can come along and kill him. It's just shooting him with lots of extra steps. The stage show ends when Matt Smith himself appears on stage, using the sonic screwdriver to release the Cybermen and let them duke it out between themselves.
Cybermen have developed new weapons, anti-Dalek alien plasma bombs. Exterminate the Cybermen! Delete the Daleks!
Oh, by the way, this was written by Roberts. The late Gareth Roberts. Insert Gareth Roberts joke here. No, this was really cool. I hope that audience member who was converted into a Cyberman has at least got a refund.